But yeah, I think Carl Urban, in a time machine, if you could go back, would be the best person to give the role right off the bat. Off the bat.
I just time machine or no, I just want that to be the case because I'm sick of it
So
not
you
being the
would
case.
you Lazarus Pit Ben Affleck like he's injured, so they have to put him in a Lazarus Pit.
I have a suggestion that might seem a bit strange.
Go for it.
Possibly a bit much.
Do it.
But I remember in a comic book where like the New 52, Batman and Superman met their like
Earth 2 counterparts.
Yeah. Try something like that where he shows up as a counter
A parallel dimension Bruce Wayne, but how would he take over Wayne Enterprises? Just like plastic surgery, celebrities. Although I don't think that Bruce Wayne is as publicly seen.
Exactly.
He seems a lot more, he just has people that do stuff.
Just generally that would be a cool, because then you could even kind of have them side by side for a spell. You could even explain costume changes if you wanted to make them.
Well, I mean, Ben Affleck's gone through like 5 bat suits in 2 movies.
Yeah.
Well, 3 movies if you count Suicide Squad's cameo. So yeah, you choose Carl Urban.
Absolutely.
And you do either a parallel dimension or
I'm actually kind of liking the parallel.
because then you can see them work side by side for a while. What do you have Ben Affleck's Batman just selflessly sacrifice? Like,
I think
watch
that
over
you
my
could
world.
really pull. I think you could pull some tears from people because they know Ben Affleck. When you can match it with like the person who's. So if you show that he's just been through a lot.
Yeah, like he got
what
a bad.
if you use the logic that his heart, just like with Batman Beyond, is failing him?
Ooh.
Because he's been through even more stress and he's actually started to give
his blood pressure's been even worse.
Because it would explain sort of like the repercussions of him being an angrier, more lethal.
It could even
Batman.
be in that version he did pick up a gun for the first time because he was having like a health issue, and then he just never
that's how
stopped.
you opened the movie rather than just flashback to his parents being killed. It's a flashback to the first time he used a gun.
And it just shows his divergent, dark path. And then you get like a better one. But why would he not stay in his Gotham? Would it just be like they cleaned up crime, or like Nightwing was taking over?
I think you could say like
He could get hit by Darkseid's Omega Beams and launched into another timeline instead of into the past. I feel like it has to be something though where he's not actively fighting to get back to his world, because Batman always does.
Yeah.
You could always do a Cadmus clone. Or Argus. Instead of a Terry McGinnis, they try to like make another clone.
What if you kept it a mystery for a while and like didn't really allude to why he left his world or why he isn't going back to it?
Ooh. And then you cover it in like a sequel movie or like a one-shot. They should do DC one-shots attached to
You could make it like a thing like maybe make a big villain out of like that's the world where he came to first and that's why. So when he shows up in their world, he's like, oh no. So that kind of one establishes backstory. And
so the villain they're fighting there is the one that destroyed his world?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then he doesn't have a world to return to.
Yeah, which explains it.
It could be Brainiac, since he's known to travel from world to world and dimension to dimension.
I think that would work.
Sort of like a better version of Injustice, where instead of everyone being evil, it's just one really nice guy from another universe coming over to a world that's mostly nice people and a psychotic Batman.
It would also explain why he's so grim all the time, aside from the usual. If he came from a world where he lost. And it also kind of you could kind of lean into the more paranoid Batman if you wanted. If he came from that side.
The one that doesn't necessarily want... Because this Batman all of a sudden was like, I need a league. This one could be more like, I understand the need of a league, but I don't necessarily want to be watched by the league. Nor do I want to work alongside you unless I have to. Which is a lot more animated Batman.
Absolutely.
Which is what everyone wants. Because comics, they come, they retcon, they change. The animated like series, the Superman, Batman, and Justice League Unlimited, those are like the Bible for me. For just like DC Universe.
Yeah. Of course, I'm not as much of an expert on really any other superhero in DC Universe, so as far as everyone else is concerned, I have no idea. I felt like for everyone else, I really liked it. My only issue is...
I didn't think I was going to like Ray Fisher as Cyborg, but he was great.
Absolutely.
I would have loved to see him and Flash take down the Hive 5 or whatever. Just talking in the Batcave with Sam.